What if your dog trusts you less than you think? What if the bond you believe is unbreakable is actually hanging by a thread, and you don't even know it? Most dog owners assume their relationship with their dog is solid. Food, shelter, a few belly rubs, maybe some playtime on weekends. That's love, right? Wrong. The truth is, only about 3% of dog owners actually give their dogs what they truly need to feel safe, understood, and emotionally connected. Today, we're breaking down 10 things your dog secretly craves from you. Things that most owners completely overlook. And trust me, number 10 isn't just surprising. It unlocks a bond so deep, it can transform your dog's behavior overnight. If you love your dog, don't skip a single second. Let's dive in. Number 1, giving them a safe territory they can call their own. Have you ever noticed your dog sneaking under the bed? Hiding in the corner of a room? Squeezing behind the couch? You might think they're scared or acting weird. But here's the truth, that's instinct. In the wild, dogs and their ancestors lived in dens. Small, enclosed spaces where they felt protected from predators. Your home might be safe to you, but to your dog, open space can feel vulnerable. And here's where most owners mess up. They assume their dog should always want to be near them, out in the open, social, and happy. So when their dog retreats to a corner or hides, they drag them out. They think they're helping. But they're actually doing the opposite. When you interrupt your dog's need for a safe, personal space, you're slowly eroding their sense of security. Over time, this can lead to anxiety, aggression, or withdrawal. So what should you do? Create a dedicated safe zone for your dog. It doesn't have to be fancy. A crate with a soft blanket, a corner with a bed, or even a spot under a table works. The key is consistency. That space is theirs. No one bothers them there. Not kids, not other pets, not even you. Let them go there when they want. Don't pull them out. Don't call them out. Respect that boundary. When your dog knows they have a place where they're untouchable, their overall stress drops dramatically. They'll actually become more confident and more social because they know they can retreat whenever they need to. This one change can fix so many behavioral problems. Barking, pacing, destructive chewing. Often, it all comes back to this, they don't feel safe. Number 2, maintaining a predictable daily routine. Dogs don't wear watches, but they're obsessed with time. Seriously. Your dog knows when it's breakfast time. They know when you usually come home. They know when it's walk time, bedtime, playtime. They've mapped out your entire schedule in their brain. And when that schedule breaks, chaos. Dogs are creatures of routine. In the wild, survival depended on predictability. Hunt at dawn, rest at noon, stay alert at dusk. Those patterns kept them alive. Even though your dog lives in a comfortable home now, that instinct is still hardwired. When you feed them at random times, skip their walk, or suddenly change their sleeping arrangement, it doesn't just confuse them. It stresses them out. They start to think something's wrong. They lose their anchor. And that stress shows up in 100 different ways: excessive barking, whining, pacing, even aggression or depression. Here's the fix: establish a consistent daily rhythm. Wake up around the same time. Feed them at the same time. Walk them at the same time. Go to bed around the same time. I'm not saying you need to be a robot. Life happens. But the more consistent you can be, especially with the big 3: food, exercise, and rest, the more emotionally stable your dog will be. Think of it this way: routine isn't boring to a dog. It's comforting. It's the framework that says, everything's okay. You're safe. Nothing bad is going to happen. And that feeling? That's the foundation of trust. Number 3, learning to speak their language. My dog doesn't talk. Yes, they do. Every single day. You're just not listening. Dogs communicate constantly. Not with words, but with their bodies. Every movement, every posture, every flick of the ear or twitch of the tail is a message. And most owners miss 90% of it. Let me give you some examples. Tail tucked between the legs, fear or submission. Ears pinned back, stress, anxiety, or preparing to submit. Whale eye, showing the whites of their eyes, discomfort or fear. Yawning when not tired, stress signal. Licking their lips repeatedly, nervousness. Stiff, frozen body, high alert, possible aggression. Play bow, front down, but up, I wanna play. Slow blink, trust and affection. Leaning into you, seeking comfort or claiming you as theirs. Now, imagine your dog is giving you these signals all day, and you're ignoring them. How would that feel? It would feel like talking to someone who never responds. Eventually, you'd stop trying. That's what happens when owners don't learn dog language. The dog shuts down. They stop communicating. And then the owner says, "My dog is distant. My dog doesn't seem to care." No. Your dog tried. You just didn't listen. The solution? Start paying attention. Watch your dog. Really watch them. Notice what their body does in different situations. Notice patterns. And when they give you a signal, especially a stress signal, respond appropriately. If they're scared, don't force them into the situation. If they're uncomfortable, give them space. If they're excited, engage with them. When you start responding to their language, something magical happens. They realize you understand them. And that understanding builds a level of trust most owners never experience. Before we move to the next one, make sure to like and subscribe so we can help more dogs get the love and understanding they deserve. Number 4, letting them win during play. Ever play tug-of-war with your dog and refuse to let them win? Ever throw a ball and pull it away at the last second just to mess with them? You might think it's funny. Or maybe you've heard you need to dominate your dog during play to maintain your position as the alpha. Here's the truth, that's outdated, harmful advice. Dogs don't need you to dominate them. They need you to engage with them in a way that satisfies their instincts. And one of those core instincts is the prey drive, chase, catch, win. When your dog plays tug-of-war, they're not trying to dominate you. They're engaging in a hunting simulation. In the wild, this is how they tear apart prey together as a pack. When you never let them win, you're breaking their instinct loop. Chase, catch, win, rest. That loop needs to complete for them to feel satisfied. If it never completes, frustration builds. And that frustration? It turns into destructive behavior. Chewing furniture. Barking excessively. Even aggression in some cases. So what do? Let them win sometimes. Not every time, but regularly. During tug-of-war, let them pull the toy away. When playing fetch, let them keep the ball for a few seconds before asking for it back. And here's the key, after they win, praise them. Celebrate it. Good job. You got it. This completes the instinct loop. They chased. They caught. They won. Now they can relax. You'll notice that when you do this, your dog actually becomes calmer and more confident. Because their brain is satisfied. And a satisfied dog is a happy, well-behaved dog. Number 5, letting them use their most powerful sense. Your dog's nose is their superpower. It's 10,000 to 100,000 times more sensitive than yours. They don't just smell the world. They read it. When you take your dog for a walk, what do? They stop every 5 seconds to sniff. The grass. The tree. The mailbox. The random spot on the sidewalk that looks like nothing to you. And what do most owners do? They yank the leash. Come on. Let's go. Stop sniffing. Big mistake. To your dog, sniffing is like reading the newspaper. Who was here? When were they here? What did they eat? Are they a threat? Are they a friend? Every sniff gives them information. And when you constantly pull them away, you're cutting off their access to the world. Imagine if someone ripped the book out of your hands every time you started reading a page. Frustrating, right? For dogs, that frustration builds. It leads to anxiety, hyperactivity, even obsessive behaviors like excessive licking or chewing. The solution is simple: give them dedicated sniff time. I'm not saying let them sniff for the entire walk. But set aside 5 to 10 minutes where you let them lead with their nose. You can even make it a command. Say sniff time and let the leash go slack. Let them explore. Let them gather information. Let them be a dog. This one simple change can massively improve their mental health. A mentally stimulated dog is a calm dog. And a calm dog is easier to train, easier to live with, and happier overall. Number 6, surrounding them with your scent. Dogs bond through smell. Your scent is emotional security to them. When you leave the house, your dog doesn't just miss seeing you. They miss your presence. Your smell. That familiar, comforting scent that tells them everything's okay. Here's a simple trick that works wonders. Take a worn t-shirt, hoodie, or blanket, something that smells like you, and place it in their bed or favorite resting spot. Don't wash it. Your natural scent is what they need. This works especially well for rescue dogs who are still adjusting. Dogs with separation anxiety. Puppies sleeping alone for the first time. Dogs who pace or whine when you're gone. Your scent tells them, I'm here even when I'm not. It reduces stress hormones and helps them relax. You can even do this when you travel. Leave a scented item behind. When you return, they'll have been comforted by your presence the whole time. It's such a small thing. But to your dog, it's everything. Number 7, respecting their need for quiet companionship. Love isn't always loud. Sometimes, it's silent. Your dog doesn't always want to play. They don't always want to be petted. Sometimes, they just want to be near you. That's it. This is called parallel presence. In the wild, pack animals stay close to each other for safety, even when they're not actively interacting. It's a form of bonding through proximity. When your dog lies at your feet while you work, or sits next to you on the couch without asking for attention, they're saying, I just want to be close to you. But most owners misunderstand this. They think, oh, my dog is lying next to me. They must want attention. So they start petting, talking, playing. And the dog moves away. Why? Because that wasn't what they wanted. They wanted peaceful companionship, not stimulation. Here's what to do instead. When your dog lies near you quietly, let them be. You can acknowledge them with a soft word or a gentle glance, but don't force interaction. This teaches them that being near you is safe and comfortable. It deepens the bond without overwhelming them. And when they do want active attention, they'll let you know. Dogs are great at asking for what they want when they feel heard. Number 8, giving them strategic lookout points. Dogs are natural guardians. Even the smallest, fluffiest lapdog has the instinct to watch over their territory. If you've ever noticed your dog staring out the window, sitting by the door, or positioning themselves where they can see the whole room, that's not random. That's instinct. They're doing their job, keeping watch. But here's the problem. Most homes don't give dogs proper lookout points. No raised bed near a window. No clear sightline to the front door. No corner spot where they can see the whole room. When a dog can't do their job, when they can't monitor their territory, they feel uneasy. And that unease turns into restlessness. Pacing. Barking at every sound. Constant vigilance that exhausts them. The solution? Create lookout points. Put a bed or cushion near a window. Give them access to a spot where they can see the front yard or the street. Let them have a raised perch in the living room where they can observe the family. When your dog feels like they're successfully guarding their territory, they actually relax more. Because their instinct is satisfied. They're not on constant high alert anymore. They can rest, knowing they've got a good vantage point if they need it. This is especially important for anxious dogs. Giving them control over their environment reduces stress significantly. Number 9. Honoring their bathroom privacy. Would you want someone staring at you every time you used the bathroom? Hovering over you? Talking to you? Rushing you? Your dog feels the same way. In the wild, eliminating is a vulnerable moment. Predators can attack. Other animals can challenge. It's a time when a dog is exposed. Even in your backyard, that instinct is still there. When you stand over your dog, stare at them, or talk to them while they're doing their business, you're adding stress to a moment that already makes them feel vulnerable. Some dogs will hold it in. Some will rush and not fully empty their bladder or bowels. Some will have accidents inside because they associate going outside with stress. Here's the better approach: give them space. Let them sniff around and find their spot. Turn your back or look away. Stay nearby for safety, but don't hover. If you're in a public place, stay calm and quiet. Don't pull them away midstream. Let them finish, let them sniff, let them do their thing. And here's an extra tip: choose a consistent potty area. Dogs like familiarity. The more they use the same spot, the more comfortable they feel. Their scent builds up there, and that tells them, this is my spot. I'm safe here. Number 10. Recreating the mother's touch. And now, the secret that changes everything. This is the one thing almost no one does. But when you do it, your dog will never forget it. Here's what you need: a soft bristle brush and a little bit of water. Dampen the brush slightly, not soaking, just damp. Then, gently brush your dog's forehead, cheeks, and behind their ears. Use slow, deliberate strokes. Soft pressure. Calm energy. What you're doing is recreating the grooming a mother dog does to her puppies. When puppies are born, the mother licks them clean. That texture, that rhythm, that moisture, it's their first experience of love. That memory is buried deep in your dog's brain. And when you recreate it, something primal unlocks. Watch closely when you do this. You'll see them close their eyes. Lean into your hand. Sigh deeply. Lower their head in submission and trust. This isn't just grooming. It's emotional memory. You're tapping into the deepest form of comfort your dog knows. For rescue dogs, dogs with trauma, or dogs who seem emotionally distant, this technique can be life-changing. It bypasses their defenses and speaks directly to the part of them that just wants to feel safe and loved. Do this for 5 minutes a day. Watch what happens. Your dog will seek you out more. They'll trust you more. They'll bond with you on a level most owners never reach. This is the secret. This is the 2% that gets it right. Final thoughts. Your dog isn't asking for much. They're not asking for expensive toys, fancy beds, or gourmet food. They're asking for understanding. Safety. Presence. Respect. Every small ritual you build, every soft look, every quiet moment, every time you honor their instincts, you're telling them, I see you. I understand you. You matter to me. And the beautiful part? Your dog gives the love back 100 times over. In every tail wag. In every excited greeting. In every moment they choose to stay by your side. You don't just get a pet. You get loyalty. You get companionship. You get a bond that's simple, pure, and unbreakable. So start today. Pick one thing from this list. Just one. Try it for a week. Watch what changes. And if this video helped you, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's make sure more dogs get the love and understanding they deserve. Because every dog is worth it. And so are you. Thanks for watching. Now go give your dog the best life possible.